What up, J-Rock in the building. Jumped the gun a little this morning. It's a random live. Let me move this camera. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Man, oh man. I just did a random live practice set from my cell phone, going straight to Facebook. And I was surprised that Facebook didn't tag or block it or none of that stuff. Normally they be blocking quick. Maybe because it wasn't no direct audio or none of that stuff. What's up, Willie D? He says, from blending on Facebook to practicing on YouTube. Get it in, man. Man, what's up, fam? Yeah, man. So I just wanted to talk a little about NAMM this week. Talk a little about practice. I am far from being a expert or a turntablist or any of that stuff. But what I am is a professional at having fun, DJing, doing lighting and sound. That's what I am. I'm a professional at having fun, DJing, and doing lighting and sound. Man, it's all about the fun. It's all about technologies. A lot of people like to say, DJs just play music. I feel like I'm the type of DJ that play music and can do whatever the heck I feel like when I feel like doing it. But man, yeah, this technology is so amazing. Just the tools and equipment that we have at our disposal now. For real. And this week is NAMM week. So far I've seen some speakers come out. I'm expecting a new mixer from Pioneer. I'm expecting a huge update of Serato to be announced. So hopefully they won't disappoint, especially Serato. But yeah, speaking of practice, man, it is one of those things that a lot of people take for granted. We live in this instant gratification society where you can just go on Twitter and send a tweet and get an instant response. You can go on Facebook and say, hey, how can I do such and such, and get an answer within minutes or seconds even. But improving your skill set is still old school. There's no shortcuts. You still got to practice. And so practice is one of those things that, I've been taking time out to do a lot here lately during this pandemic that we're in. And not just practicing DJing, but just practice doing sound, researching, practicing being a better husband, being a better father, practicing the art of listening to what my wife and kids are saying and not just listen to comprehend, not just listen to respond. And so practice is real heavy. Another thing that I've been practicing is just reaching out to the people that I care about and love. You know, we all got busy schedules and trying to pay bills and just trying to survive. But I feel that it's important to pick up the phone and dial the phone number and say, yo, what's up? I miss you. I can't come and see you like I used to, but we can talk on the phone. You know, I want to keep everybody COVID free for real, for real. And so, yeah, man. So practice is one of those things that I've been embracing. Practicing being a better friend. Yeah, because it's a lot that goes on in this event industry, and there's a lot that's not going on in the wake of having, you know, fewer and fewer gigs. So far for this month, January 2021, every single in-person gig that we had scheduled for January is canceled or postponed. And I say it with a smile, I say it with a laugh, but as I look at my business budget, I want to cry. But, you know, we take it all in stride. You got to take the L's with the W's and not let, you know, the amount of income that you're generating or not, you know, break you down. Because at the end of the day, you know, the money don't make you, you make money. And I just feel like these times right here will separate the people that's doing it for the money versus the people that's doing it because they love the art, they love the business, therefore they charge. So nothing is wrong making money, doing your skill and all that good stuff. But I will say thank you for the people that's been booking us for the virtual parties and stuff like that. The virtual parties have definitely been an asset. Let me know if my chat messages are showing up on the screen. I don't think that they are. Let me fix that real quick. Told you, it's a random live. So now, do we got chat messages? Shout out to Willie D. Appreciate you, fam. Shout out to my homie DJ Wendell, quick on the mix. Yeah, so I'm expecting new gear to be announced this week, today, tomorrow. I'm not buying anything, but it's still, with me being a tech head, I'd be excited about the technology and seeing what they're fixing. But the last release that came out, I feel like it's they took a step backwards and made it smaller. I'm not going to mention the product because that topic has been beat to death on YouTube and Facebook. But I do feel like the Rain 1 was a disappointment. It's for the person that's never owned an NS7. So Willie says, what's your thoughts on the Rain 1 so far? I think it's cool. I think it's small. By the time you put it in a case, it's just as heavy. I don't know. I changed my mind about buying it. And you just need a small controller. But right now, it's like our small controller is a Newmark NV and it works. And right now, like I said, you know, we don't have a lot of in-person gigs. So I don't need a small controller. any DJing that I've been doing have been Zoom parties. Shout out to the good folks that's been booking us for those. But just looking at other stuff, I don't know. I'm not. I think it's cool that they made an NS7-1 but smaller. That's what it is. It's an NS7-1 but smaller. But just looking at technology as a whole, I'm not sure what else they could add to a controller or a mixer that would be a benefit. I think doing the scratch bank that Serato did and now Virtual DJ, I think that was really creative, and definitely the turntablists can use that. And also looking at the scratch banks for the people who do talent shows and stuff, to be able to have the acts loaded up in the scratch bank, so you can just call them up. I think that's something that I would use it for. I think that would be that's probably the most exciting thing that's came out. A NS7 4 standalone controller would be a Denon. It would be the Denon MC9000 or 10,000. I don't think the InMusic group is gonna release any big controllers for Newmark anymore. I think Newmark is gonna be that beginner intro market. Denon is gonna be the market with the high-end controllers and CDJ type media players. And Rain, they're gonna have of course the battle mixers and the Rain 12s and the Rain 1 and 2 or Rain 4, however they name the next one. I think that's gonna be over there. I would be shocked if Newmark released anything new that's I would consider an upgrade to the NS7 III. I would. Now looking at speakers and stuff, in the comments, tell me what DJ speakers you guys are rocking. I've been researching speakers for when things open back up. I'm looking for what one would consider a small event sound system. So I'm looking at like the Evox 12 from RCF, the DB Technology ES 1203s. Those are the two I've been looking at. I heard that there was a speaker shootout in Philly, and that the ES 1203 was the winner. So I'm trying to make arrangements to go listen to them for myself. But yeah. So if on Facebook, on YouTube, if you see any cool stuff come out at NAMM today, tomorrow, be sure to send me a link or tag me or something. I'm definitely trying to look and see all the cool tools and stuff like that. I don't know. It's not a lot that I'm excited about when it comes to the current stuff that's out right now. You know, any stuff that's come out in the last 30 days or so. I do think, like I said earlier, I think Pioneer going to drop that S11. And I'm sorry, S10. The baby brother to the S11. It just makes perfect sense. Because from my standpoint, Rain dropped the 72, which sold really well. Then they dropped the 70, which I think sold better than the 72 because of the price point. And a lot of people look at the look at the Rain 72 and feel like it's too complicated. Like it's too much. They don't need the screen. Then you got people who look at the S11 like it's even more complicated. So I think the S10 would be for the Pioneer fans who don't want that heavy hitting S11. The S10 would be for them. Now, I do see the features on the S11 being dope. The S11, what excites me about that is having deck 3 and 4 on a 2-channel quote unquote battle mixer, and being able to use the layers on the Denons and load songs on 3 and 4 is cool. So I've been practicing with that. Having instrumentals loaded on those and acapellas loaded on the other decks. Kind of give you a live multi-track remix feel. Now, Willie D says, this is a great question. What would I like to see updated in Serato? Jeez. The first thing I would like to see in Serato, they are behind on this, is native support for the Denon 6000 and 6000M. The Denons started shipping 4 or 5 months ago. I've had mine for like 4 or 5 months now, and still no Serato support. I would like to see that. The biggest feature where I think Serato would crush the game, sort of, is having stem support. If they brought stem support to Serato, that would be madness. Because I guess after years of using Serato, I'm just so used to the interface. You know, I still struggle with Virtual DJ's interface. But I've been rocking with Virtual DJ for the last 4 months. It was a 30-day challenge, but I'm still rocking with it. Exclusively because they support the S11. They support the Denons. They got stem support. And it's another stupid little feature that Virtual DJ has that Serato don't. The ability to be able to preview a track without loading it. If Serato added that, because like right now, you gotta preview, you gotta load the track on a deck and hit play, hit the Q button to be able to preview it. But if I could just highlight a song and hit a button and be able to preview it, that would be nice. Tractor has it. Virtual DJ has it. I haven't played with Rekordbox yet. Rekordbox don't have stem support, so I don't see no reason to even play with it. It's definitely not going to have support for the Denons. Another little silly update that would make Serato be crazy is to be able to have favorite crates. Like our crate structure is kind of big, so if I could have a shortcuts to my favorite crates and be able to touch some keys to go straight to them crates, or map some buttons on the controller or something that go straight to those crates, I think that would be a cool feature. Another feature that Virtual DJ has, it would be nice if Serato had. Virtual DJ got a button that I just showed in my live video on Facebook. You can hit this button and toggle between your 2 most recent crates. So for example, you could toggle between your instrumental and your acapella crates. Let's bam, bam, bam. Let's go back and forth between the 2. Serato don't have that feature, but it's like, it sounds like small updates. So I'm not sure how much programming it would take to be able to accomplish that. But it's like, it could be small wins for Serato. Like the biggest feature they've added was Scratch Bank. Prior to Scratch Bank, I don't remember the last big feature that they've added. I know they will probably, and the reason why I feel like they're gonna announce a new version this week, one, because it's NAMM, and two, they still don't have support for Big Sur, the Mac OS. My DJ laptop has Big Sur on it. Virtual DJ has support for Big Sur and the M1 chips. I would love to get my hands on one of those M1 chip MacBooks, but but the way my income stream look right now with no gigs is like, nah. Can't do it, bruh. Off top of my head, those are probably the main things that I would add to Serato. Is that, yeah, that's the main thing. Now looking at my clock, it's about that time to go up and, wow, eat some breakfast. It's lunchtime. I woke up. I got straight to work, practicing and stuff. Haven't even eaten breakfast yet. So I'm about to go up here and fix some lunch. I appreciate y'all. And I'm going to be hopping on more often during NAMM week as I see stuff that I want to share with you guys. Feel free to share this video. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Also, feel free to join us on Patreon. That would mean a lot. Or just keep sharing the videos. My homie Willie D says, Serato has gotten too complacent, leading for so long. Now competition is stepping up. I'm gonna say Serato is like Pro Tools. Not necessarily the best, but so many people use it and refer to it as the industry standard that, you know, they look at you sideways if you use something different. But Pro Tools isn't the best. It's the most popular. Serato isn't the best, but definitely one of the most popular. What I like about Serato, in most cases, it just works. If you want to turn it on and play music, Serato is cool. You can be a little creative with it, but with the STEM features and all that stuff that it lacks, Virtual DJ has become that tool you turn on and create. So use what's comfortable for you. Try what's comfortable for you. Me, myself, I'm just having fun. Like I said, I'm a professional at having fun with DJing, music, and video. Stuff like that. All right, man. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all stay safe. It's crazy times we're in. Make sure y'all watch your backs out there. Spread love. My name is J Rock, representing the Power Jam DJs and Event Stream Team. This was a random live. Appreciate y'all. I'm out.